So a quick little silly icebreaker to begin. The Dance of Dragons has begun. If you were to dance, what song are you getting down to?
To dance with my father again. No.
Wow.
No.
I think you've accidentally stumbled upon something extremely profound there.
When Two Become One, Spice Girls.
Oh, you're gonna merge with your father. No.
Well, we are in the times of doing that, right?
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Finally.
I think that the first song that came to my mind was one that me and Olivia listened to a lot, Dancing on My Own by Robin.
Do we?
Because they don't exist. Yeah.
When did we listen to that? A lot. In Costa.
Yeah.
Costa
Rica.
Do you know what? I had a song.
I was just going to do the same thing. Hold on.
Now we're going to waste all of your time doing this.
Wait, just 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Don't take the time off.
God, no! I just pressed play. God, it's got worse. I'm going to say "Rumble" by Link Ray, just because I was listening to that the other day. It's quite a strange song.
I'm going to say "Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes" by Paul Simon.
Nice.
Wow, okay.
It was a pretty good milkshake.
Just me and a massive dragon, like.
Or is that the song she sort of... Yeah, anyway.
Yes, correct.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's a good question.
I thought you were going to ask us which dragon we were going to dance with, which would have been not as fun a question as the one.
Oh, of our own. Like spit of self-promotion. Well, I was amazing. I'd like her to see, like, I thought in season 1, like the scene that me and Eve did together, that was really nice.
Really good. In the very, like, emergency turret one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really liked working with her as well. That was such a really nice day because, you know, it's usually me and all the stinky boys. So it was nice to work with Emily and just be like, I love just bathing in just like this darling. She's just like so luxurious. I just love being around her.
So true. It's not fair because I'm not in any. Oh well, yeah. The coronation when she erupts on her dragon.
Yeah,
that's a mega. I don't believe that she's managed to escape that one.
No, surely she would have been.
She's been like sent a GIF or something. That's
somebody.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, surely.
God, loads. She's brilliant in everything.
So what scene of yours?
What do you mean?
Like, what scene is she missing out on watching? Is that what you mean, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because she's not watching the show, so she's missing all the Damon.
Take your pick. I mean,
Matt's been terrific in many a project.
I'm only joking. No, well, I think
like just in House of Dragon or in general.
Yes, in House of Dragon.
I think generally the wedding in season 1, I think, would have been good for her to watch.
Yeah.
There was a lot went on there and all the different characters, and she really enjoyed making that.
Did she?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I mean, none of us enjoyed making it at the time because it was hell, but looking back, we sort of had quite a nice time.
Yeah.
Because we were there for like 2 weeks and it was just, all the food was just rotting on the table.
Yeah. She might have missed any of my sort of plethora of scenes spent stood behind various actors throughout the wedding. Any of those?
Looking good.
No.
Well,
yes, where it all kicks up. Yeah, she tunes in for the last 30 seconds. It gets quite spicy. Yeah.
Fabien, you contend that Sir Kristen Cole is going to be one of the most hated characters on TV by the end of season 2. Matt, do you find that accurate, or do you think there's another House of the Dragon character that's more reprehensible?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think there's a lot of them that live in a very grey area, and I think I actually
didn't.
I think he's got a strong sense of virtue in many respects.
I didn't actually say that. Sarah Hess, our writer, said that to me before we started filming season 2.
Oh right.
And so it was more sort of like I was made aware of that by her. I don't feel that. I think I think there's quite a lot of quite reprehensible characters this season.
Yeah.
But
actually, there's a lot to be said for the way Kristen loves as well. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think he sort of wears. You know what I mean? But no, I do. I admit, that's not to say that his morals aren't a bit
skewed,
obtuse. Yeah, but
whose aren't?
Whose aren't?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Aemond, right?
Yeah.
I think Aemond's sort of more reprehensible than. Maybe I'm biased with Kristen Cole with my sordid history. but I think there's a scared boy inside Kristen Cole that I really resonate with.
Yeah, I feel like what's good. I feel like with this show, I think the great thing about it is that any character that, you know, does reprehensible things, they'll get their moment where you see it in their eyes or their eye that, you know, that they're just a damaged baby inside. So I don't know. I find it really interesting, this thing about like most hated character in television, because it's like
It's a bit reductive, isn't it?
isn't it? It's like I get it, because I think shows like this, they have that like shock factor.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that it's more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Like the most
Yeah,
controversial.
absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think he's a character that's, you know, just fighting to survive. He's not fighting, you know, he's not doing the things he's doing to be, you know, evil or vindictive. It's
Yeah.
And he's
It seems-
self-made as well. Like he's
Yeah.
come,
Yes.
like he's come from like a really, I don't know, how would you, what's the equivalent of working class
Yeah.
in House of the Dragon? But he's without any nobility, and I think he is just striving
Yeah.
for survival.
I feel certain you will reward me when the time is right.
I love Rhaenyra. I love Daemon. I love Kristen Cole.
twins?
Yeah, I love the twins. I love there's loads of characters that I think, even though, you know, they do ghastly things, I love the character of them, even if I don't love the behavior and the action.
Do you feel you have to have that connection of love to play a character successfully?
Is in like of love for the character that we're playing, or love?
Yeah,
or
like
love
that
in general?
understanding love. It doesn't have to be, you know, kind of like in love with, but a loving understanding, I guess.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I think you have to. Yeah, I think you have to. Matt was talking about this earlier. I think you do have to understand your character at least to some extent, or find a way to, in order to justify their actions. Otherwise, you're sort of, it becomes very one-dimensional. That said, I can't sort of justify necessarily the way in which Kristen Cole responds to certain things, but I understand from what place it's coming.
But it's not your job to justify it
Yeah.
either. That's the thing. We're just there to perform the action as truthfully as possible, without judgment, really. And then it's up to the audience to go, oh, what an idiot, or oh, no, he's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Helena. I love Rhaenys. I love Rhaenys.
Yeah.
It's such a shame that she's not seen any of it, because she's doing such amazing work.
I know.
I love loads of other paper.
Yeah.
I love Rhaenyra. I do. I love Daemon.
I think, yeah, I love Damon as well. I love Alison. I feel like Alison's the most complicated character in House of the Dragon.
I'll pay you later.
I feel that way, Olivia. Do you feel Alison's that complicated?
Yeah, she's very, very complicated. I don't know how she is in terms of everyone else, but yeah, she's stormy for sure. There's like an inner battle that's waging that feels more present than the one that's about to erupt.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
Also, the irony of being like, I think that we should stop making sweeping statements. I mean, like, the most complicated character in Game of Thrones.